all for watching this live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please make sure you smash that like button, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you all in a second. Joyous viewing. And we are live. Bash in Berlin has concluded. But that does not mean our coverage of this show has finished. We have many things to discuss. Like, what happened? Who won? All of the discussions. The Ring General. But as I said, we must acknowledge the fact. On predictions, if you're here to see who won, me, KK, Natman, Bork, Jay, Joe, and Nathan all got 4 points. Ronnie got 2. So all of us got one match wrong somewhere along the lines. It's not we all didn't get the same thing wrong, but overall we all got a match wrong. Ronnie got 3. Yes. I managed. So because we all tied, I retain because of predictions rules. Champion retains if there's more than 2 people that tie with them. Which just seems like the fairest and easiest way of doing it without having to faff too much. Thank you, Natman. Oh, thank you. Has everyone managed to get over? About to say, this is leaving a lot of questions that we will discuss when we get to their match. Because I want to go in match order so we can discuss match to match and then we'll get through our points. Give people a couple of minutes to fully make it over. I'm actually going to share out this stream because in case anyone did disappear, I will let them know that we are live again. There we go. Bash in Berlin review. Hey, how you doing, Duke? Thank you for smashing the like button, Laura. Oh, what happened, dude? Still, what happened? Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I knew you'd disappeared. Thanks for the like, Ronnie. I knew you'd gone somewhere, KK, so I was kind of waiting for you to get back so we can have a full discussion. Me, you, Bork, Natman, or maybe Natman will join, like I said. See you tomorrow, Ronnie. I do have multiple other streams, so hopefully you can make them, but if I don't see you, I'll see you tomorrow for NXT. I'm glad. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm glad that there's only one stream tomorrow. This has been a long couple of days. Yes, it's Joe Hendry night. I cannot wait. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into our discussion of Bash in Berlin. First match I have listed is the Terror Twins taking on the Judgment Day. This was a good contest. I mean, there was a little bit of a botch with the table spot, and to be perfectly honest, Liv Morgan wasn't fantastic. Personally, I'd say she was the worst out of the four of them in the match. There was a few nice spots in this. I mean, Liv putting Rhea getting the legs around Dom. Like the crowd went wild for that. Yeah, it's definitely going to lead to Liv versus Rhea at Bad Blood, and yeah, it was an alright match. It was more of a carrying on the story kind of match than going to be a hard hitting match. I'd give it a fair 3 though. 3 out of 5. Good match. The pay-per-view finish, dude. If you don't want to know what happened on the pay-per-view, I'd highly recommend leaving because we're literally discussing the entire results now. Give it a 3, a 3. KK, what did you think? 3. Okay, yeah, fair. Do we think we're going to get a Dominic and Damian Priest singles match down the line? Because they're more hinting towards proper Dominic Finn Priest matches. But you think we're going to get a Priest Dominic match? Maybe at Bad Blood? Because their feud was... Damien's feud's really with Finn, not Dominic. Dominic's there to kind of screw over Rhea. I didn't have much expectations going to it, Duke. Perfectly honest. It's a mixed tag team match. They're always not fantastic, in my opinion. Yeah, that's fair. I think we will get it as a match, but yeah, it might be a television match. I'm going to quote Triple H here, though. We're doing shorter, more story-driven storylines, and they're bulking out the rest of the stories on Raw and SmackDown. So be expecting more matches that could be on a pay-per-view being on Raw and SmackDown, because they're doing the smaller cards and putting the rest of the stuff that could have been a pay-per-view match around Raw and SmackDown to give more television content and make the pay-per-views smaller and more quality-driven than quantity-driven. So, yeah, there's a lot more possibilities of pay-per-view style matches being on live television. That's sound, Duke. You lurk, man. We're just going to be discussing this show. Oh my god, Bork. Bro. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, it was a 3 out of 10, solid match. It carries on their feud, which will eventually lead to Rhea versus Liv, where I think, honestly, I don't know how much Liv's more going to keep this title. I've preferred this title run for Liv over her last one, but Rhea is by far the better wrestler and champion out of the two of them. So, yeah, I don't know how Bad Blood's going to go, because we will discuss that close to the time of Bad Blood. Got to tune in if you want to get thoughts about that, but, yeah. Eventually, yeah, but I think Gunther's going to have it for a long time. Alright, here, in my opinion, was the worst match of the show. No, Randy didn't turn heel. I'm still champion. No, Randy really didn't. they had him, he would have won. Anyway, we're talking about the women's tag team match. This really was a piss break match. This was by far the worst match on the card. And in my opinion, wrong result, botchy result, not a great match. You're generous, Bork. I'm going 1.5. This match was not great. I think the worst thing is that they're not going to make it into a storyline because they didn't focus on it. But it was very clear Isla Dawn's feet were under the ropes. Or was it Alba Fyre? I can't remember. Whoever got pinned, it was very clear that their feet was under the rope. Like she was moving her feet around and everything. It was very clear that their foot was under the rope. I don't think it's part of the storyline, but they clearly botched that ending because you could see the fact that she had her feet under there. Yes, Isla and Alba lost. Like, just Jade and Bianca really need to break up because they are. It's not fun. They're not a good team. Both women deserve a lot better. Bianca Belair literally went from being women's champion to being being the sidekick in a tag team. Like, this tag team doesn't benefit either one of these women. Like, Jade and Bianca do not benefit working together. Jade needs to be kicking ass as a singles competitor, so does Bianca. Oh, heel Bianca would be entertaining for that feud. Pretty much, dude, yeah. Like, because we know I'm not the biggest fan of Bianca, but this is just pathetic for her. Also, Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre, where the hell does it leave them? Like, where did they go from here? They've really got not got much going on for themselves now. I know she doesn't like me. Like, they're going to just fade into the background at this point. They had some relevancy and they've just gone, oh, no, we need to give Jade and Bianca something. Let's just take it off them. What do we do with Unholy Union or whatever it's called? Like, put them in catering. Have them show up occasionally when you need a heel tag team to do something. Every few weeks, bring them out, dust them off, get them to do something, and then throw them back in relevancy again. All I think is going to happen with them. Generally, I do not see anything else decent for them to. Oh, the heel turn has to happen. Like, they have to have a singles feud, and Jade has to win it. Because so far, Jade hasn't done anything. Yeah, she had a nice big moment in the Royal Rumble with her impressive power, and that's it. Zayn and Sky are coming for the belts. Of course they are. Of course they are. Damage control is still relevant. So I definitely see them sniffing around the title belts, of course. But yeah, it's definitely going to lead to a Mania match, Jade Bianca. I still think they're going to do heel Jade, but you could be right. They could go with heel Bianca and do it as a bit of a twist. We don't see come in. Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, as I said, very poor match. Let's move on to the next one. Oh boy. I feel like we have a few things to say about this match. Mr. Phil Brooks taking on McIntyre of the Drew in a strap match. Okay, first off to say, lovely work by McIntyre attacking Punk straight at the beginning of the before the bell. Punk won. Yeah, McIntyre whines and whines and whines about cheap shots and then immediately does a cheap shot. Brilliant. Nice little way to start off with some psychology there. And this was just a very hard-hitting match between these two. There was blood. Yeah, he hit 4 GTSs in this match. I just love how he went from the second to the third, stopped GTS, then did another. Yeah, he basically hit a GTS for each turnbuckle. It was brilliant, absolutely fantastic finish. Overall, the match was very, very good. Like, generally, this was a phenomenal match. Punk winning obviously leads to a match we believe is going to be at Bad Blood and most likely a Hell in the Cell. That is what we believe here, but we could be wrong. But that seems to be the kind of direction they're heading for with this feud. Punk got the bracelet back. He did do that. That was a moment that happened within this match, which was also another nice bit. You give it a 4.5. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I thought it was very, very, very good. Solid match. KK has been very obviously quiet during this. Is he thinking about Bianca and Jade right now? There's a time and a place for that, KK, and now is not it. You don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but whole pay-per-view was meh. Wow, okay. I damn, I did not expect that assessment from you. Damn. I only thought there was one bad match, in my honest opinion. I think KK's still tired. Whole pay-per-view a 2 out of 10. KK needs sleep, everybody. He's still grumpy from the wedding yesterday. But nah, he is entitled to his opinion if he didn't enjoy it. Which is a shame because I generally thought he was good, but clearly KK did not enjoy it as much as we clearly did. But we do respect his opinion. So yeah, as I said, Punk, McIntyre definitely going to have a third match. Bad Blood is just around the corner. Yeah. Oh, so Jay's giving it a 9 out of 10. Damn. Fair. Yeah, some stuff could have been better, I agree. But I also think it was a very solidly put together pay-per-view. Has anyone got any more final thoughts on the Punk McIntyre feud / match before we move on? Okay, sure. We'll get to the rating later, don't worry. Punk is going to go heel soon. He's got to. We'll get to, well, I'll wait till we get to the main event. Okay, okay. Next match is Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. This was a solid opening match of the pay-per-view. Why did he not turn? I don't know. Why did neither of them turn? This was the perfect time to have Randy and Kevin both turn heel, but neither of them did. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Bork 3.25. It was a solid opening contest. I would like to clarify, KK. You know, even if you turned, you wouldn't have won the belt. Just going to point that out because I also had Kevin Owens for a heel turn as a bonus point. Damn, that man really enjoyed this match. So yeah, just to clarify that you still wouldn't have won the belt if he had turned heel. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, and you didn't do it. I would like to point out that this match, like every other, just made the Crossroads look like crap. Cody, stop hitting it so many times in a row! It really just keeps making the move look like crap. Generally. Please stop throwing, like, just doing the move over and 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 over again. Yeah, it just doesn't make it look strong. Yes! I am all up for Dustin 3 belts. That would be amazing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Why was Triple H not there? Oh yeah, I literally got the same message you just got. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. I mean, it was interesting enough as an opening match. But honestly, I still think Cody's boring. Nothing he does generally excites me. I can't be the only one. Oh, okay. Wait, how old is his daughter? As old as Jesus. I didn't realize his daughter was that old. It's insane. Okay, so has anyone else got anything to say with this apart from Kevin Owens should have turned heel immediately and he's ruined everything in our lives because why is he still a babyface? Okay, so she's legal then. Where is she now, man? Hey, Joseph. You tied with everybody else, Joseph. So you got, I think you got 4 points. So you got 4 out of the 5 matches. Right. Yeah, we're moving on to the main event. And our main event of this pay-per-view was Randall Keith taking on the Ring General Gunther. Honestly, phenomenal match. Yeah, this was a fantastic match. And Randy giving a handshake at the end, just passing of the torch moment. It was phenomenal. Like, I had to give it a 4.5 out of 5 as a match rating. Damn, that man enjoyed it that much. Damn, we got some 5 out of 5. We got 5 stars right from some people. Damn, you really did enjoy it. I'm glad to hear. And damn, even KK gave it a 5-star. Welcome, John. And clearly you enjoyed it. Told you not to watch the pre-show. What's wrong in your mood? Yeah. We'll get to No Mercy in a minute. I'm just going to discuss what... sometimes I agree, John. And sometimes I disagree. AEW doesn't do pay-per-views often, so if you're going to bulk it out, then I do get the argument of having a few matches on there. But I also agree less is more a lot of the time. But when you're doing 12 pay-per-views a year, not including NXT, you have time to have less on there. Whereas AEW does, I think, 7 or 8 pay-per-views a year, so they tend to put more on their cards. But then again, All In was also Mania kind of thing for them. Whereas WrestleMania has like 8 or 9 matches on it. Like over like 16 if you're including the 2 nights. So yeah, they did it because it was their big pay-per-view. I think the other I think some of their other ones have less, but yeah, I do agree with that. Sometimes less is more could be thing. In WWE's case, it's definitely working out better to be less is more, in my opinion. But anyway, overall pay-per-view thoughts. I thought it was a good pay-per-view. I did enjoy it, but it wasn't blow your socks off phenomenal for me. So I'm actually going to agree with Ronnie here, and I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10. It was a great pay-per-view. It was not as good as SummerSlam. The main event was phenomenal. The strap match was really good. Some of them could I could have done without I could have honestly done without Judgment Day, the mixed tag match and the women's tag title match. Those two kind of There was 3 phenomenal matches and 2 not so great in my opinion. Yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, that man. Solid. I was thinking about an 8, but I just the more we talked about it, the more I kept thinking about some of the stuff I didn't enjoy as much. Yeah, I think 7.5 is fair for what we got as a pay-per-view. It was a good night. Yeah, they really do, John. That's the problem. They really do hot potato those belts around. And it's just not great. But yeah, a good pay-per-view, as I said, but we do have to move on to our next stream where we discuss No Mercy predictions. The stream is now up, so you may join it. Join us over there and we'll be discussing No Mercy predictions on that stream. Thank you for watching this one. Join us viewing. Screw you and your finally.